Yeah. Alright, so I can hear what's going on. Good. Alright. Okay. So we can hear everything. I can hear myself talk. I don't really like that. You can also hear that, so I don't like that either. And then there has to be like a way I can. Hi guys. Okay. Hi Serge. I have no idea. I'm trying to figure this out, but I have no idea what I'm doing. And I can hear it from my mic, I think. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Oh, this is horrible. Hi, Gamer. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go off of y'all because I think that's what y'all can hear. Either it's coming from. Maybe I should wait on the mic and practice more with that. Because y'all can hear the echo, right? To add the bell for notice? Okay. I'll make sure to do that. Yeah, everyone. Okay, let me see if I can back this biatch up just a tad bit. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to I think it's actually just, yeah, I think that needs more. I have to figure that out a little bit more before I do that. It's not gonna sound, it just sounds horrible. It literally sounds horrible. I don't know. I think more research and then I'll be able to figure it out. Because I don't have a fan, but I have the computer and I think it's picking up the noise from the computer. I think that's what it was doing. I think that's the fan you heard. But it's okay. Okay, I'll be here. I'm just gonna try to see what we talk to you later. Thank you for coming in though. I think I'm gonna try to see what I can do. Let's see. Got it. Hello. Oh my god, it feels so weird. I feel like I'm like starting over. I'm totally starting over. It's horrible. Alright. I don't know what we're gonna do. I think what I have to do is I'm gonna have to like research how to while we're hanging out, maybe. So this is gonna be a boring stream. I'm just gonna stream the stream. So, because there's obviously not gonna be a lot of people in here anyways. So I might as well just try to figure out how this works. It's got a lag too. It shouldn't have a lag. Oh, and you can hear it from here. Man, I was trying to see if I can like listen to something while we're doing this, but man, that sucks. It sucks pretty hard. I can't read my Snapchats, you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. So that's, I'm not gonna do that because that's gonna be super annoying for y'all. That would be annoying. I wonder how you fix these problems. So I think it's probably like the, what is it called? I know they have it on here. It says the game. Maybe we could just mess with it. I mean, it's just us anyways. We don't gotta be perfect. It's just a couple of us. This is how you learn. Okay, let's figure this out. You got nothing much else better to do, so we might as well try to figure out how to fix this. I will say it's weird like hearing myself and then like talking and then hearing it again. But I'm gonna try to figure out the setting on here. Okay. See the difference. Now let's mess with the game. Now I can't remember which one it's. Oh, there's no way this is gonna. Oh, that sounds like I'm yelling. Okay. Maybe if I turn it down. I think. Okay. Happy New Year, Mr. Switzerland. I still can't believe it's already like past New Year's. Hi, MCP. Let's see. Okay. Well, I don't hear myself. Okay, I do hear a little bit. No, how do I fix this problem? Okay. This is difficult. This is more difficult than I thought. Actually, I did do this before, like when I was originally started using this mic. What kind of content do I make? Oh, different type, I guess. I used to stream on Twitch, and then I got a suspension, so I had to move to YouTube. So I don't really know. I don't know what we're gonna do with YouTube. What kind of content we're gonna do. I was thinking of trying maybe ASMR here, but I don't know. I have no idea. So let's see. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no freaking idea. But this is the second stream that I've done on YouTube, so. But it's nice meeting you guys. Hi, Silent Edge. How are you doing? Well, I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of this echo from my headset. I'm not sure if I have to speak lower. Maybe. Do I have PayPal? Yeah, I do. It's in my link tree. Meeting? With what? Okay. Let's see. But I am trying to learn how to use YouTube for so that's what I'm kind of doing today. I think like for the first week it's just going to be like me learning how to use everything, so it's going to be kind of weird for the first week. Am I Ethiopian? No, I am actually Native American. So like, actually I'm gonna take this out because that's why I can't think straight. I can hear myself talking. I think the sound is decent enough as long as this is not repeating. But anyways, yeah. So no, I do want to try. Here, I'm gonna take this off because this is gonna. And we can just maybe get to know each other. How about that? And you won't hear any repetition. But no, I'm actually Native American. I was born and raised in America, but then I actually recently, well, in the last couple of years, I moved to Taiwan, and that's where I live now. But I'm Native American, so I'm like the original Native or original American, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But I do look. I feel like some people tell me I have like I look Indian, I guess. Some people say that. I don't know. I don't know if it's true. I don't think so. I don't think anyone's ever told me I look Ethiopian though. I don't, that's the first. This would be the first time. So mostly it's just like, like Native American, or not Native American, but like mixed or like Indian. Yeah, those are usually what I get told. So yeah. I think it'll be nice when like, so where are y'all from? We can all get to know each other. Yeah. So like my previous content that I used to make was I just used to do like just chatting, like basically what I'm doing right now. We would just like talk to everyone, hang out, relax, and just basically just talk. And I had like a nice community back on my old community platform. Oh yeah, silent. Yeah, I had a feeling. Well, everyone has different names now, so it's like I'm trying to like remember everyone's new names. Space. Oh, you're Native American too? What tribe? If you don't mind me asking. Oops, sorry. That was loud. That was super duper loud. Sorry. I'm hoping this will actually be like my new stream time, because before I used to stream my nights and I didn't really care for that schedule. So this will actually be a lot better for me to stream at this time. And I am going to try to learn the ASMR microphone. Maybe someone can help me. I have no idea how to do that, like controlling it. No idea. Like I tried before And it's just, as you can see, it's not so good. Not so good at all. So I have to figure out how to do that. Learn how to do that. I'm gonna let that just fall. What do y'all think about like reading ASMR? Like just like read and stuff like that. Would that be weird? Because I would actually like that. Because I feel like I don't read enough. I'm not sure, but mixed breed. Same. Mine is the same. I'm mixed with like 2 different tribes, but I also like my grandparents. One of my grandparents is white, and then the other one is supposedly Greek. But so that's what my grandma said, but I don't know why. I just don't believe her. Like for some reason, I love her with all my heart, but I just don't think I look like Greek. So like I feel like I have like really like, because this is like my natural texture of my hair, so I feel like I have like really like, I don't know, the hair is just not the same. Hi Daniel, how are you doing? Welcome. It's actually pretty late in the US. It's almost 12:30. When I lived back home, I used to live, I lived in North Carolina. Florida. I didn't live like too many places. I'm also West Indian Dominican, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Dominican usually is pretty, you probably have like nice hair too. Did I get banned off Twitch? Yeah, I did. So I had the first account and I got indefinite suspension, and then the second one, they banned me last night. They banned my new account like probably like 10 minutes into the stream. So I just came to YouTube. I'm not in China. No. I'm in Taiwan, but I guess, you know, some people say this, some people say that. Shopping videos? Yeah, I'll definitely make, yeah, that's the content I'll make. Like, I was supposed to today, but I need to get my back camera fixed, so I'm probably going to be like, you know, stream on here a little bit, and then get my camera fixed, and then make some better content. But I have like my content that I have on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. So I was a follower. No drinking videos. Actually, that's probably exactly what I'll do. I know this one chick, she does she's hilarious, dude. I love her so much. She does like get ready with me drunk videos, and they're hilarious. They're hilarious. So maybe like something like that, because that's like totally like my vibe. Y'all know I love having drinks, and I can't really get in too much trouble if I do a video, if I get like do it one night, like make the content one night and then edit it the next day. I can't get in too much trouble, right? I know what you can make. Okay. I'm not scared at all. I'm not scared. Tell me. I'm quite curious in a positive way. Aw, thank you, Kix. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. Dude, I'm telling you, you should have freaking went out with us this weekend. It was crazy. It was totally crazy. Did y'all go out for New Year's, or did y'all stay home? Like, we went out, and so no, it was so funny. So I met some people, and we went to, no, I met them at the actual bar, but I met one person, and it was funny because this is how small this country is, dude. So I met one person, we like exchanged Instagrams, of course, and then they saw a video of me on someone else's Instagram that I don't even know. Like, the girl, she came up to me, like, she grabbed my hand and like started dancing. So she videotaped me like dancing and everything. It's like nothing crazy. It's just like, you know, like what I posted on my Instagram. And then she posted it on her story. And then he, like, the guy told me, he was like, hey, I found you on someone else's story. I was like, what? So he, like, gave me their name and everything, and I went and got the video. I was like, hi, this guy told me, like, you know, you have my video of me, because I didn't take any videos that night, and so I was happy she took the video. I'm glad to be back, too. I'm glad. I was bored. I was so freaking bored. I was, like, just catching myself doing nothing. I was like, God, what do I do with my life? OP ramen was shattered. Same. I drank, well, I didn't stay home, but I drank tequila. Well, actually, what I did drink, so when I was at home, I started drinking socho or something. And, like, you know how you, like, pregame, like, getting dressed and stuff like that. And then I went out, and then that's when me and my friends started taking shots of tequila. I don't usually drink tequila. I really hate tequila, honestly. And it makes me do the weirdest shit. Like if I drink vodka, I'm still fine, but I like, it's like normal crap. But then when I drink tequila, I just start doing the craziest shit. So I'm like, I don't know why. I can't do it. Like, I can't drink that mess. There's just something about it. I don't know why. But OP rum, I don't think I've ever, I'm not sure if I tried that. I have no idea. I mean, maybe. Can't do it. Yeah, I just can't. I really can't. I mean, if you can drink tequila and be fine, like, I'm dropping everything. If you can drink tequila and not, like, you know, like, just doing stupid crap, then you're like, it's impressive. That's really impressive, because I can't do it. But I will say, for me, like, the best thing I can drink that, like, just overall, is gonna be vodka, because it doesn't give me, like, a bad hangover. It doesn't give me a headache. And usually, like, when I drink it, if I was to drink, like, a lot of it, I might have a hangover for a couple hours, but that's barely it. Like, it's barely even, like, a hangover. But when I drink tequila, like, the other night, I was, like, hungover for, like, half the day. I was like, dude, this is just, I don't like. So I'm not doing that no more. Yeah. At least, you know, on purpose. Because sometimes, like, I feel bad if, like, someone's like, oh, we'll buy shots. And I'm like, okay. And then they buy a crap ton of tequila shots. And then I have to be like, oh, I don't drink tequila. Like, I feel guilty. So then that's how it happens. That is how it happens. You know, like, I feel guilty, like, saying I'm not drinking that shit. So. Yeah, but what? What? Silent? Alright, so I have some real cringe questions to ask you guys. I'm going to ask them anyways. To get to know y'all on a deeper or spiritual level. Just what can you do, right? Me? I can be nice to people. I can do that, right? What else? Probably about it. Not much else. Can't really do much else right other than that. I'm one of those people that don't have, like, a lot of, what else? I can make coffee. I can bake really well. I'm really good at baking. I don't know. What else can I do right? I don't know. I can follow directions too. I'm good at that. I'm good at leading sometimes. Anyways, so back to the questions. Alright, first one. Would you consider yourself a homebody? For me, my answer is I used to be. I used to stay home all the time, every weekend, every day, never leave my house except for, like, required things to leave my home. But then I grew out of that as soon as I moved to this country. I was like, heck no. I got out the house and I was like, oh, I never want to go back. I can't draw for crap. Man, let me show you. I can honestly attempt to draw, like, let me show you. Like, I can attempt to draw. It's crap. It's horrible. I don't know why. It's so bad. You know what I can draw? I got you. I can draw this. This I can do. Like, there's... You will be impressed. You're gonna be impressed. Oh, no audio? Let's see. Uh-oh. Used to. I'm going. Wait. For your end? Maybe refresh the page if you can't hear me. Let's see. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, yeah, no, I can hear it. Sorry. Okay. I know invited me out Friday. Oh, that's nice. It's good to hear you going out. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I think, because like I literally spent like 2 years of my life sitting at home, like, and not doing crap. I mean, literally not doing crap. And I was just like, dude, why am I living like this? Like, I hated it. I really did. And I mean, I had like a genuine reason, you know. And I did have a job, but it was just like, you know, all I did was stay home. Like, I didn't do anything. Like, I really didn't do anything else. And it was miserable. It was god awful. And I was like really young too, and that was the crappiest part. Like, I was young and I was like living like this. Like, I hated it. It was just god awful. Let's see. So, well, it's nothing to be sorry about. I mean, like, I know some people like that. Like, because I have family members that love staying in, like, they love staying home. Like, you know, like, actually, they don't even want to leave, like, their town. You know, they're definitely true loyal to, like, not just their home, like, just to their city, their town. Like, they have no desire to really, like, travel. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I think there's so many different personalities, you know. But for me, I don't want that. I can't stand it. Let's see. I'm still hoping my hair is gonna grow some more. Oh. But I think we can do like some cooking videos too. I haven't cooked anything. All right, let's think of something we can make. What would be cool? YouTube. Back to YouTube. No, Google. Let's go to Google. So I'm actually really good at cooking like desserts, but I'm not so great at cooking like dinners. Yeah, my hair is still long, but it's like kind of short, like it's short curly, but it's still, but yeah, it used to be even longer. It used to be all the way to my back. So yeah, you're right. It was definitely a lot longer. When I first started streaming, it was a lot longer. Silent Edge. He said, "I'm so cool. You so cool." Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. You know I do. Okay. So let's look up chicken recipes because I have a lot of chicken. Sorry. CHICKEN. We'll get some chicken breasts. Should we do baked? Your hair's long? Ooh. Lucky you. Lucky, 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 lucky. Let's see. Because I follow this one guy for baking. His name is Preppy Kitchen, and he is really good at baking. And I love his videos. They're truly the best. He's just really good at like, he's just really good at explaining, you know, like explaining how to bake. Whatever, Gamma. No, not at all. That's not true. But thank you. I love how they make food here. Like the Taiwanese food is so good. Have y'all ever tried hot pot? I'm always gonna feel this way. Like if you've never tried hot pot, you really should try it. It is so freaking good. But it looks weird when you first look at it. But it's like a boil. What is it? So okay, so yeah, so it's basically like a boil, and you can cook it. Usually, it's very like communal or like family. Like so, anyways, you sit at the table, and you'll have like different vegetables, raw meat, and you'll have like boiling water, but it'll have like a sauce or something. Like some people even use like a milk, like milk to it, or just regular water, and then like the flavoring will be from the vegetables, you know, and the meat and everything. Okay, cool, silent. And anyways, so you'll cook them. So the meat is really thin. Like you'll have like steak, or even people put eggs in it. They literally put anything in it. And you cook everything in the water, in the boiling water, and it's at the table, and it is truly so delicious. Like amazing. Hello, I'm sorry. It's hard to read. I wonder if I can translate it. Oops. Yeah, I have no idea. Well, it's nice to meet you anyways. Got to get you a membership button? How do you get that? I wonder. If it's anything like Twitch, like you have to stream for a certain amount of time, like, you know, like a month or something like that, like your first month, it's just you streaming. And you have to have like an average amount of people in your stream. So like, you know. Okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of what you have to do. Let's see. It does kind of suck having gotten kicked off though. Gotten that ban. It's like pretty hard. I'm sorry. I have no idea what you're saying, friend. Literally no idea. Oh, your name is Muhammad? Oh, hello, hello. Hello, Muhammad. It's okay. It's okay, I'll cry about it later. Yeah, no, I did that day. Like, I literally, in a modern I bought. Well, I got twerk. Twerk's the mod, but I can be mod because I'm not going to have like a fast chat or anything. So I'll just mod. And then I buy, I forgot. So yeah, I don't really know to, Lord. I don't know where to add any of that stuff. I have no idea. I kind of do not know. I have no idea. Let's see, I can look at the channel. I did add a new picture though. Who, twerk? She's hilarious. Aw, thank you, Mohammed. Thank you. Thanks, display. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's very kind. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm no good at that at all. Okay. Alright. Have I eaten anything today? No. Yeah, actually I did. I had I went to where is it? I went to my favorite breakfast place, but I made it too spicy, so my lips were literally burning. It was horrible. Hi TJ, welcome. Where are you from? Like, my lips were burning, dude. And then I went to have coffee. Like, I walked all the way from my restaurant to the coffee place to Starbucks, and my lips were still burning. I had to stop and get water. I was like, oh my god. I was dying, dude. Okay, so I put a picture of it in Discord before, and it's like this really, it's really neat. It's really cool. I've never seen anything like this before, but it's like a, I don't know, like some kind of like flour tortilla kind of thing, and they put inside like it's like clear rice and egg and tofu, and I don't really know what this is. It's like clear rice, but I'm pretty sure it's a noodle. I'm pretty sure it's actually a noodle, but it's like clear noodles or something. But it has a name. I have no idea what the name is, but it's so goddamn good. Anyways, and they wrap it all up, and then they give you like those red peppers that are like this, but they chop it up real fine. And I just put it on there, and I used a chopstick, so they put a little bit, but I guess I wasn't paying attention today, and I put too much, and my mouth was literally burning. But it's so good. Spicy, like peppers with eggs. I had no idea. It was delicious. Hi, Spike. Well. Here I am. Yeah, some people can't handle their spice. No, this is like literally those little tiny red peppers that are like this big, and the seeds, everything. This is spicy. This is spicy. Where have I been? Dude, I got like an indefinite suspension on Twitch, so I've been like gone from Twitch. Like, they kicked me out. They kicked me out, man. They kicked me out. I didn't even do anything the last time. The third suspension, I didn't even do nothing. My feelings is hurt. I feel abused. I know, right? Same, silent, same. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Goes and cries in the corner. Oh, I got something in my eye. No, thank you, Spike. I look a mess. I'm totally looking a mess today. I look crazy. I look like a crazy person. I need to do something with this crazy hair. You know, sometimes it actually curls right, and then sometimes it looks like today. You'll cry for me? Thank you. Yeah, it's needed. Yeah. It's okay. We're starting from the bottom. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It was harder when I first started on Twitch, so at least I have, like, you know, I have some people that stayed around, so that's fine. It was harder when I like first started. I remember the grind. Back then, I remember there was like, I used to stream every day. Like, and I would stream for hours and hours. Like 5 hours, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. And it was hard. It wasn't hard. It was nice. It was nothing difficult. I love talking. It's just like once you like get your community up and conversations flow, that makes it easy. But sometimes for me, like sometimes I have no problem talking. Like I can talk about literally the craziest crap forever. Like I'll just make crap up, you know. I'm really good at that. But sometimes I don't have nothing to say. You know? Hello. Sorry. I wish I knew how to, you know, like I will say the language is really pretty written. I don't know, like, speaking, but written, it looks really pretty. It looks like small cursive. But that's about all I know. Yeah. So pretty lit. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking until, like, we can, like, build a community up, I'm gonna just have to, like, come up with some crap, dude. We're gonna just sit here, maybe get some books and just sit here and read. Put y'all to sleep. Be like, once upon a time. just reading. Just putting people to sleep. I'm like, oh, this is my stream. Once upon a time, there once was a boy. That's gonna be the stream, man. I'm telling you. That might be it. Just sitting here, just talking. Putting everybody to sleep. Because you guys are probably gonna be like, yeah, it's like y'all's nighttime, right? So. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Okay, fine. That's fine. That's fine. We have different times when we can stream. I have to think of something, though. Gotta think of something. Something good. Something that I can do for a long period of time. I would play video games, but I don't think I would be able to focus at all. Like, I would completely tune out. And this computer's still crap, so I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Okay, yeah. I mean, I knew it was Arabic though. I did know that. I just did it. It was like, it was cool. Yeah, we could do like readings like right now. I mean, it's fine. What would be a good book for the first time? Like the first time. Maybe something scary. Oh my god, well, yeah, we could read something scary. Give everyone nightmares. My specs, not great. I can't remember. I know you can look it up. Let's see. Let's check YouTube inbox. I don't even know where it's at. Yeah, I have no idea. It doesn't even show. It don't even show. Yeah, it doesn't show. Knew I would do that? What? What? Choose something scary? What would I do, Gamma? What would I do? Oh, scary stories? Yeah, I think that would be cool. Let's see. Is there any place you can find like free ones, or do you have to like buy them all? So they have Brother, Mexican Gothic, A Book of Horrors, I Remember You, a ghost story. What if we did like a paranormal one? Paranormal is actually really good. I like paranormal. Let's see if we can find like a paranormal one. I really don't care for scary, but I think if it's like if you're reading it, it's fine. I wouldn't have no idea. We just pick one. Maybe one with good reviews. Say hi. Oh, okay, sorry. The internet went a little bad for a second, but it's back now. Okay. It has to be in English, though. So this one is called A Horror Story. I don't think that sounds very scary. That doesn't sound very scary to me. Okay, what's a good book then? Silent? What about Infidel? It came out in 2018. It's 4 stars. This actually selected for NPR's 100 favorite horror stories of all time. Well, this looks really scary. This does look scary. Racism's a cancer that never gets cured. The best you get is remission. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I don't know, kind of looks like, ooh, that looks scary as fuck. No, this is more like a comic. I think this is more like, yeah, definitely more like a comic. No, we need something more like a book. Oh, you can't share. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Brother? Terrifyingly sad, within these walls, creeps under your skin and stays there. It's insidious. The book's atmosphere is distinctly damp, clammy, overcast, and isn't all the Washington weather. Okay, brother. This is almost 5 stars though. Are used fictitiously. Other names, characters, places, and events are products of the author's imagination, and in resemblance to actual events or places or persons living. Okay, so basically it's just fake, is what it's trying to say. But what if it was real? But what if it was real? I'm sorry, friend. I can't speak Arabic. I really can't. I really, really, really can't. Imagine. I know, right? Imagine. Let's see if I can put it like in a... I'll put the chat over here. Should we read it, you guys? Okay. Yeah, we don't got nothing. Why not? Alright, how do I change... Why not? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Yeah, it's called Brother. How much of it is here? Hold on, let me see how many pages. Ooh, a shit ton. Image. Okay, so the images aren't available. 40 pages. Oh, it's only the preview. Okay, so I guess you have to purchase the rest. Is that how this works? Check Vine PM. What is that? Silent, if you're trying to say something, I have no idea. I'm sorry. No idea. I couldn't tell you. Okay. Let's go. Let's get into this. So let's remember that this is all fake. None of this is real. Aww. So you definitely have to purchase it. View the ebook. Literally, if I had like one book in my house. Well, I mean, it seems like they... No, No, we haven't. Some of it. Hi, Shelly. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Let's see. Shelly, we're gonna do reading. We're going to read today. Let's see. Did I get some good sleep? I did. I mean, I didn't sleep for long because I had to get up early this morning, but I did sleep. I did sleep some, but not enough. Sorry. Okay, so the book we're going to read is called Brother. We're reading today. Let's get with the program here. All right. It's midnight. Yes, well, you might as well just, get comfortable because I'm going to put everyone to sleep today. I will be hopefully help you fall asleep. Wait. Okay. No. Yes, I'm reading a bedtime story. It's going to be scary, hopefully. I'm kind of nervous to read. Because I'm like, man, I'm going to mess up some words. But it's pretty big print, so I think I'll be okay. But yes, I'm reading a bedtime story. Not me, and it's early. Why? What time is it for you? Okay, let's get into the reading. Okay. Michael twisted in his bed. The threadbare blanket he'd used all his life tangled around his legs. A girl was screaming, bloody murder outside. People use that saying all the time, bloody murder, despite never having heard anyone being murdered before. Reb called it an analogy? Sorry. When Michael asked what that was, Reb said they were things people used when they didn't know what they were talking about. Nobody in town had ever heard someone scream bloody murder before, at least not really, but they kept on saying it like they had. That baby's yelling its head off, screaming bloody murder in the cereal aisle. Reb said that if they wanted to hear a baby scream bloody murder, all they had to do. Ooh. Michael craned his neck and cast a glance toward his bedroom window. The glass was dirty from years of sideways dirt and rain. The glow of the porch light below his room shined like a flashlight through a cloud of dust. Those girls usually went quite fast. They'd yell so hard they ended up making themselves hoarse. Them's the perks of living out in the wilderness, Mama had once said. You scream and ain't nobody coming around to hear. Where's the book? I just found it on Google. It's called Brother. Michael stared up at his bedroom ceiling, old wood boards warped from various leaks the farmhouse had taken on over the years. He waited for the girl to lose her voice. That screaming bothered him. Though he'd never admit it, it gave him nightmares, but he never complained. He only wished Mama would kill them while the sun was shining rather than waiting till dark. If it didn't matter how hard they screamed, Michael didn't get what the difference would be. Day or night, dead was dead. At least during the day, he wasn't trying to sleep. No, I don't have an overlay. The girl eventually went silent and Michael let himself relax. Each muscle uncoiled limb by limb, and he imagined himself on a beach he assumed was real, though he couldn't be sure. He had a picture postcard from a place called Honolulu. He didn't know where that was, only that the sand was white and the water was impossibly blue. In that postcard, people lounged beneath colorful umbrella while a cotton candied pink hotel stood in the background. He had found it in a backpack belonging to one of Mama's girls. Reb said it wasn't stealing if they weren't alive anymore. The comfortable silence was short-lived. Another blood-curdling shriek crashed over him. It pierced the still, dark hours of the morning, forcing Michael back into the present. There was commotion beyond his window. Shadows cut across his bedroom wall as figures moved on the black lawn. Michael rolled onto his side, let his bare feet sweep the rough planks of the floor. He pushed the ragged window curtain aside, his free hand trapping his hair in a circle of fingers at the nape of his neck. It was long now, sweeping his back a good 3 inches. Below the shoulder, his sister Misty Dawn was enamored? I don't know. With the likes of Jim Morrison. She had encouraged him to grow it out. Reb was thrilled when Michael took her advice. You know why Jim Morrison killed himself, don't you? Because he got tired of looking like a chick. Misty Dawn always came to Michael's defense with a jab at Reb's high-waisted jeans and green leather jacket. She liked to insist that he was as handsome as the guys from one of her favorite bands, one that Reb loved with all his might. Misty Dawn, comparing Reb to Benny Anderson and Bjorn Ulvaeus, was really enough to have him jumping into his Delta 88 and spraying the side of the house with gravel. The screaming girl stumbled across the backyard. Oh, cue, the muffled chords of an ABBA song sounded through the walls, separating Michael's room from Misty Dawn's. Misty didn't like the screaming either, but she absolutely loved Swedish pop. On the lawn, strips of silver tape clung to the girl's ankles just above her bare feet, but her hands were all still secured in front of her by the wrist. She was shaking her head, her mouth working on words Michael couldn't make out. It almost looked like she was trying to sing along with Misty's music, the upbeat tempo a striking contrast to the horrified expression she wore on her face. Oh my god, this is so crazy. What? Wade stood out more than 10 feet from her, his hands shoved deep in the pockets of his dirty jeans. He tipped his chin up toward the second-story windows, his attention drawn by Misty's music. Wade and Michael locked eyes through the grimy glass. They held each other's attention for 2 best beats before Wade looked back to the girl who was begging for her life. Wade had been an Army man, a Vietnam volunteer in the early 60s, years before college kids marched into D.C. wielding crudely painted protest signs. He wore his standard brooding expression as though the girl's screams were transporting him back to the rice paddies, to a hell of gunfire, and the thop-thop of helicopter blades. Rebel was down in the yard as well. He circled the girl like a hungry wolf, poking at her with a long tree branch, the way a mean-spirited kid would tease an insect. Reb's name was actually Ray, but Michael never called him that. Ray had asked the family to call him Rebel years before, back when he was 11 or 12, but all he got was a few chuckles, multiple eye rolls. Michael had been the only one to comply with Reb's request, partly because he wanted to make his brother happy, and also because Michael was scared of what would be done to him if he ignored the demand. I'm scared. I don't know. I'm scared. Like, I don't really know. I feel like it's just really like, should we continue? Mama was outside too, though all Michael could see of her was the long shadow that drew across the ground from the back porch. He imagined her cast in silhouette, the porch light shining bright behind her head like a halo, her tall, slender frame giving her a praying mantis look. Only Michael and Misty Dawn remained inside, Michael standing at the window, Misty more than likely twirling in the center of her room, the frilly bottom of her nightgown riding light upon the air as her bare feet danced across the floor. Michael transferred the rubber band he wore around his wrist to his hair, pulling unruly brown waves from his face. Putting the window to his back, he slid down the wall and reached for his boots, a sock stuffed into each one. It wouldn't be long now, maybe a few more minutes of screaming before the yelling would become nothing but a wet, choking sound. After that, it would be Michael's turn. Time to go to work. Oh my god. The creak of floorboards pulled his attention to the door. The music grew louder as it gently swung inward, and Misty wavered just beyond the threshold, her hair a soft tangle of strawberry blonde, the exact same hue as Reb's and Mama's. It was the same color, Wade's had been to before it had faded to a muted shadow of its former self. Misty was 21, 2 years older than Michael, but her meekness lent her a strange sort of youth. Standing there in her pale pink nightgown, her cheeks ruby with a post-dancing flush, she now looked 15 or 16 at best. She raised a single shoulder to her ear and stared at him with doleful eyes. Hi, GI. We're reading. We're reading a very weird book. Literally, they're talking about, like, craziness. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? Hi, Kevin. Misty kept as much distance between herself and Mama's hobby as she could, but it didn't keep her from partaking in the spoils. She hated the screaming and all the blood, but she loved the shiny things the girls left behind. Rings, bracelets, necklaces, earrings. She had a whole collection of artifacts hoarded in her top dresser drawer. Michael smuggled the jewelry into Misty Dawn's pockets when Mama wasn't watching, and in exchange, Misty let him use her recorder player whenever he wanted. What the fuck? What the fuck? Wow, okay. Don't worry, I ain't gonna forget, Michael told her. He put on his socks, shoved his feet into his boots, and pulled the laces. Tight ribbons of worn cotton cord that were stiff and black, where they looped into bows. Thanks, she said, flashing him a wide smile. Despite the screaming coming from outside, she was ready to pivot to the balls of her feet and pad back to her room when she stopped short. They stared at each other as Mama's voice cut through the crisp morning air. Michael? His name coiled through the farmhouse framework and glass with an undeniable sense of urgency. It tainted the upbeat melody that had filled the upstairs hallway. Mama wasn't one for emoting, but this time she punctuated her call with that sounded like panic. This is crazy. Yeah, we do got a little reunion, huh? Oh, okay, nice. Hi. Yeah, we're reading. We didn't know what to do, so we decided to just read a scary book. But this is crazy as shit. So I think what's happening is the mom is a murderer, like a serial murder or something. Like that's kind of like what I'm gathering here. And she kidnaps girls or something. Is that what we got going on? And she's got kids, and they're all like, everyone in the house is like, oh, well, this is just her hobby. It's fine. Yeah. I don't like this bedtime story either. I don't like it either, but I'm already hooked. I'm like, what happened next? What happens next? Okay, let's see. Michael bolted up from the floor, stood to his full 6'2" height, and shoved the drapery aside. Oops. Mama, who Reb called Claudine, had descended the porch stairs. She was looking up at Michael's window, searching for his face, waiting for it to appear. Michael's gaze darted from Mama to Reb, who was running across the backyard toward the trees. It took Michael half a second to process what was happening. It took even less time to conclude that his brother would never catch the girl. Also, the girl got free. Michael rushed out of his room before Misty could move. She staggered backward and caught herself on the hallway. As she launched down the stairs, he raced through a kitchen that held little more than a stove and a scarred top table, and sprang off the covered back porch. A flying leap propelled him. Check golf alpha. Yeah, totally normal mental health. Yeah, exactly. A flying leap propelled him off the steps and onto the ground. He blew past Reb within seconds. Michael was fast. His height gave him a distinct advantage over his brother. Rebel was only 5'8" and had stopped to catch his breath at the mouth of the woods, either because he was winded or because he didn't feel like continuing the chase. Rebel wasn't exactly known for making an effort when Michael was there to do the work. The girl was a decent runner. Michael caught a glimpse of her dirty white t-shirt as she weaved through the trees. She held her bound arms out in front of her, her bare feet stomping a forest floor blanketed in last year's leaves. She veered left. Michael broke away from her, going right instead. He knew these woods as well as the interior of the house. Right was faster than left. He'd cut her off at Missy's favorite spot, a hill that overlooked the great Appalachian Valley. Trees as far as the eye could see. He splashed across a small creek and circled around to where he knew she'd end up. Left would take her to a steep embankment covered in birch and aspen trees. Right would take Michael around the hill to a gentler grade, allowing him to outrun her and wait for her at the crest of the slope. When he got to the top of the hill, he could already hear her strangled, struggling breaths. She scrambled up to what she hoped was escape, crying and trying to pray while she was gasping for air, muttering something about God and help. Ducking behind the trunk of an oak, he watched her climb the hill. She spun around and looked down at the valley below. I kind of hope she gets free. I think she's going to get free. She's a runner. She's a track star. She spun around and looked down at the valley below her, empty of any pursuer, but also devoid of any roads or houses or clues of which way she should run. But it didn't seem to matter. The terror on her face blossomed into hope. She had outrun her attackers. She had saved herself. Soon she'd be a face on the news, giving interviews about how some charming guy in a brown Oldsmobile had picked her up while she had been hitching along State Road 10. That was when her abductor had grabbed her by the back of the head and slammed her face into the dash. The car was a 68 coupe and dashboard was a solid slab of steel. It was a wonder Rev hadn't killed her when she had fallen back against the passenger seat unconscious. Michael was surprised her nose hadn't been shoved. Oh my God. I can't even read that. Michael hated chasing down the ones who managed to break away, hated how he extinguished the flash of dogged optimism that sparkled in their eyes. He couldn't stand the way they looked at him as though they'd walked in on a private moment. He despised the way their eyes grew twice their original size and their mouths worked the air as though chewing invisible food. He liked it better when they in the yard where all the... I can't say these words. It's just like... Okay. He liked it better when they in the yard, where all he had to deal with was the unblinking stare and a slashed. Okay. People were much easier to deal with when they were blank. He gritted his teeth and stepped out from behind the tree. The girl saw him, her reaction just as he had predicted, terror, disbelief. Her eyes bulged out of her head, the skin beneath them purple half-moon of blood. When her mouth fell open, Michael saw that Reb's little move in the car had broken one of her front teeth in half. She began to gobble the air, backing away, struggling for breath, her bound hands held out in front of her to fend him off. Michael squeezed his eyes shut and moved in. Once upon a time, he had convinced himself that chasing girls would get easier, that he'd get used to it, and these moments wouldn't affect him. He was waiting for an autopilot, a way to disconnect himself from his emotions, a way to make his eyes glaze over like Wade seemed to. He was tired of seeing the shock of the fear, the dread, but it had been years at this point. Autopilot had yet to come. His eyes snapped open when he heard her run again, but instead of bolting after her, Michael wondered whether the Moros really would disown him if he returned empty-handed. For a good 5 seconds, he considered letting her go. The girl staggered away from him, her bare feet bloody, dead leaves clinging to the sticky bottoms like makeshift shoes. But the 6th second brought clarity. If he let her escape, he was stealing his own fate. She'd come back with the police. The cops would arrest the Moros like they had those guys rebels had read about in the paper and idolized so much. Mr. Bundy and that Gacy fellow, John Wayne. He fell into a sprint. She screamed. He caught her by her right shoulder and spun her around in mid-run. Her legs folding beneath her, she hit the ground hard, crying out in pain. But she didn't give up. She kicked her legs, propelled herself away from him, performing an armless crab walk across the forest floor. Ooh, this is horrible. Yeah, I don't like this either. Can we read something else? This is just like, oh, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I just feel really bad for these. Yeah, we can read something else. Let's read something else. I wanted paranormal. This is not paranormal. This is just sick. This is like someone just, I don't know. It's too much for me. Maybe we can like read something like paranormal. I don't know. Maybe like I want paranormal. But I have to say now, like the first like couple pages, I couldn't really like picture it, but now I can picture it. It's definitely it's in there. Wait, that's dark fantasy. Ooh, psychic visions would be cool. Oh, romance. I'm for that. I can go for that. Let's see. Yeah, let's read it. Let me read it. Which one though? The 6th. Wait. Let's see. 6th mark. 7th mark. Yeah, let's find a romance book. I love. Up far. Same. What about ugly love? Oh, there's no ebook available. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, this one's good too. Ugly love? Okay, I need a blanket or something because I'm totally cold. We got to get comfortable. It's about romance, so we have to. Something where the guy is like 8 wives in a mansion in a sports car. Andrew Tate has a book. Does he really? I don't know. Thank you, Shelly. Since we're taking a break, I'm going to get some water. Hold on, let me get some water. Not water, but use the bathroom. We're taking a break. We might as well. Okay. We are here. Okay. Let's get some reading going. I'm about to get cozy with y'all. We about to sit here and read this book. Honestly, he has a biography on Amazon. Do you like him that much, Gi? I mean, if you like him, you like him. It's fine. We understand. We totally understand. Okay. We getting comfortable. Go fuck around, go to sleep with y'all and be like... Okay, let's do this. Literally the first, it says ugly love. There's 36 reviews. Hold on. Can we just find a love story? Something sweet. Andrew's hilarious. I'm not saying he isn't hilarious. I'm just saying. I'm not a hater. I get what he's doing. I want something sweet. No, I want a love story. I want something that don't hurt my feelings while I'm reading it. I've heard of her before, but it doesn't have good reviews. So basically, Dr. Seuss. No, I didn't say that. You're the one that said read a love story. Well, she gives you like a, I don't know, I don't like that. Oh, what about an Alzheimer's love story? I'm not reading a straight girl one tearful love story. I don't want to cry. And heartbreak? Yeah, well, it's okay to have a little heartbreak. It's normal. And we can do an American love story. Came out in 2014. Or a Paris love story. I mean, that would be so sweet. Would I date someone with Alzheimer's? No. Too late for heartbreak, yeah. Who thinks so? I don't know. What's like the best? La 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 la. Okay, so they have Vampire Scones, The Last Confessions, Great Expectations. Oh, that was it. 1881. The Cold Millions. Ooh, The Woman He Loved Before. what secrets was his first wife. Ooh. Too close to home. Read dangerously. The subverse power of literature. Mm-hmm. What? You don't want to make them fall in love with... You don't want to make them fall in love all over again? Every day? Who, me? Make who fall in love every day? Like, you mean this book? Man, I want a good one. I want something good. I remember this, so there, I did read this one book in high school. It was actually really good. I think it was like called The Child Called It, but it was like really fucked up. I can't gonna lie, it was fucked up. But it was actually really good, but it was sad. It was so sad. But it was good. Like, I remember like everyone in my class, we were reading it, and there was like this one point, like everyone was crying. Like literally everyone was like, even like just everyone was crying, dude. People that were trying not to cry were crying. Like, and it was a book. Like, I was surprised. I think everyone kind of like in a way fell in love with it. In a sad way. But it was called A Child Called It. It was really fucked up though. It was super fucked up. And it was like based off of a real story. But it was just so sad, dude. Here she forgets they're in a relationship every day. Hi, Johnny. Oh, Smokey. Here she forgets they're... I mean, me personally, like, so yesterday I read The Notebook. I mean, I didn't read it. I watched it. It was so good. I cried like a baby. I literally cried. I was like, no. Y'all remember The Very Hungry Caterpillar? I am not soft. Shut up. It was good, man. I'm telling you. It was really good. I'm telling you, I cried. You said Alzheimer's. You brought it up. Literally what you're talking about. Literally. Because someone asked me, I remember someone asked me if I watched The Notebook before. And I was like, yeah. No. And then I watched it again and I was like, oh yeah. I had seen it before. But I didn't know if that was The Notebook. He a lie. He's watched it like 5 times. Trust me when I tell you. I guarantee you he's watched it like 5 times. I feel like your woman would talk you into it some way, somehow. Like she would turn... Because I can tell you exactly how it would happen. You'll like be hanging out with your lady and she's just in the mood to watch it. And then you're like... I don't care, whatever. And then they say, you know, you're into it. Like you were in. You're locked in. Love letters. Oh, I can read this. Oh, it's bad. Never mind. It's only 2 stars. Why? Whatever. Thugs cry too, G. I don't even lie to yourself. Don't even lie. I'm gangster too. I am gangster. cry like babies. They probably cry the most. Ooh, The Time Traveler's Wife. It's only 3.5 stars. Before She Met Me. Let's see. Ooh, that's only 3 stars. Historical novels? Fall Into Love? Has no stars and no reviews. Ooh, this one's 4 stars. Oliver Burnett is a perfect man because he's handsome, comes of reputable family, goes to Harvard University. It's one of those. Okay. Bro Thugs 2 are too numb. I'm like a school teacher. Bye. Whatever. I'm so gangster. I'm like a gangster. I'm totally a gangster. Like, you know? People aspire to be like me. They're like, oh man, I wish I was that gangster. I'm like, yeah, but you're not. So, it is what it is. Respect. Put some respect when you mention my name. No, I don't. Oh my god. Okay, let's find us something good. Can you imagine? Like, hello, welcome to class, you guys. Hi. Welcome to class. Let's see. I like, you know, as fucked up as that one book was, I'm not putting my glasses on. As fucked up as that one book was, it was actually really, it was kind of good. I hate to say it. I was in there. I was like, I was in there. I kind of want to finish reading it. I mean, love stories are good too, though, but what is this? That's the old one. My internet history? Nothing. There is no internet history in here. My phone is a different story. That's a totally different story. I'm like, Oh, I gotta buy it? I don't want to buy it. I don't want. Man, G.I. came in here and ruined my story time. No, I'm just joking. Man, we're just gonna have to finish that book. I'm sorry. It's freaked up as it was really good. Am I though, G.I.? Am I? I've never tried doming anyone. Oh, I found where I stopped. There was that one time where you never run. Anyway. Okay. I kind of want to get back to this because this was actually really good. I don't know. It's good. It's really good. I like this. This is good. This is so good. We're gonna have to read this here because it was good. Okay. So let's get back to it. I like the book. I like this one. Okay. I know it's like pretty like crazy, but I like it. It just, for some reason, it has me locked in. As freaked up as it is, and I usually don't like scary stuff, but I don't know. I'm really into it. Okay, anyways, I'm going back. Let's go back to it. So where we were last time was that's exactly what I'm going to do. So he so far he's got her cornered, and that's where we are. That's where we go. Okay. His eyes snapped open when he heard her run again, but instead of bolting after her, Michael wondered whether the Morrows really would disown him. No, this said it. Okay, we'll just start from there. He considered letting her go. The girl staggered away from him, her bare feet bloody, dead leaves clinging to the sticky bottoms like makeshift shoes. But the 6th second brought clarity. If he let her escape, he was sealing his own fate. She'd come back with the police. The cops would arrest the Morrows like they had those guys Rebel had read about in the paper and idolized so much. Mr. Bundy and the Gacy fellow John Wayne. No, Shelly. He fell into a sprint. She screamed. He caught her by the right shoulder and spun her around in mid-run, her legs folding beneath her. She hit the ground hard, crying out in pain, but she didn't give up. She kicked her legs to propel herself away from him, performing an armless crab walk across the forest floor. Michael reached down to catch her by her wrist, but she coiled up and shoved her feet hard against his chest. He stumbled, surprised by the force of her kick. He reached for her again, but she pulled the same move, leaving him stunned as she shrieked for help that both of them knew wouldn't come. "Get away from me," she wailed. "Get away from me, you fucking freak." She rolled onto her side and scrambled to her feet, but she was in agony. As soon as she stood, Michaels noticed her right arm hanging limp at her side, looking broken, whimpering with every step, which was now little more than a desperate jog. She looked like a runner at the 20th mile of a marathon. She was exhausted, but determined to keep going, pulled forward by the promise of a finish line, except this finish line was at the foot of the Morrow's back porch steps. Michael followed her easily, walking behind her as though the two of them were taking an early morning stroll. She shot a glance at him over her shoulder, looked away, and began to sob. It was a distinct cry, hopeless and empty, torn from the chest of the walking dead. He wanted to place his hand on her shoulder to tell her that it would be okay, that Mama usually made it quick, but he doubted the girl wanted such reassurance. Lost in his thoughts, he hardly noticed when she slowed, paid in no mind to the fact that he had cut the distance between them in half. She swung around to face him, threw her bound arms over his head, and opened her mouth as wide as she could, ready to tear his throat out from her teeth. With her teeth, Michael jumped back, but she moved with him. He grabbed her by the elbows, gave her a shove, feeling the duct tape pull hard against the back of his neck. Okay, never mind. I remember now why this is so scary. Okay. The girl fell, stared at now free arms, and despite her dislocated shoulder, began to scramble again. Michael jumped on top of her, no longer in the mood to draw things out. The girl released a gobble scream, whipping her good arm in his face, her fingers bent into a claw. She slashed his cheeks with her nails, kicked her legs beneath him as hard as she could. Michael managed to pin down the girl's arms and render her helpless, fascinated by how much fright she still had. There was no way to get her back to the house like this, not with her thrashing around the way she was. He moved his knees one at a time, her fighting hand into the damp earth and caught sight of a stone. He grabbed for it, sunk his fingers into the ground, and unearthed a 3-pound monster, grubs and worms squirming in the pale indigo light of the morning. Someone yelled in the not-so-far distance, though. Michael couldn't make out the words over the girl's constant wail. When he hefted the rock up over his head, she stopped fighting, as if suddenly coming to terms with her fate. He was caught off guard by her stillness. Her face was red and her puffy with tears. The bags beneath her eyes, now horrible black bruises, her teeth smeared with blood, and yet somehow, at that very moment, she struck him as angelic, a beautiful girl who probably looked a lot like Mama had when she had been that young. The girl stared at Michael with a look that left him dumbfounded, as though she was seeing God. Woo! That is so sad. Oh my God. Why are you doing this? She whimpered. Michael's chest constricted, his fingers tightened around the stone. He wanted to explain that it wasn't him, that he had no choice, but all he could manage was because I've got to. And then he brought the rock down against her head, and Wade and Rebel crested the hill just as the stone rolled from Michael's grasp and onto the ground. Shit, Reb spit out, charging forward. A moment later, he shot Michael an aggravated look. You're lucky, he murmured. You think you let her run far enough? Wade then turned to make his way back to the house. Michael watched him go before casting a look at his brother. When their gaze met, Rob rolled his eyes at their old man's back. Reb muttered, bring her back. Michael watched him go before casting a look at his brother. When their gazes met, Reb rolled his eyes at their old man's back. Goddamn Loon, Reb muttered, bring her back. He stepped away from the unconscious girl. And you better hope Claudine don't care you're bringing her back half either. I ain't taking blame for this. He step-sided Michael to follow their father, murmuring beneath his breath. Michael looked back at the girl, splayed all out in the forest. Hi, Dark. How are you doing? Her breathing was shallow but steady. He had knocked her out pretty good, but there was no telling how long she'd stay under. I'm sorry, he told her. Then he hefted her onto his shoulders. The next time he'd be alone with her, they'd be down in the cellar. The next time he'd see her, she'd be undeniably. Ooh. Oh my God, that's so crazy. Michael was spraying down the cellar floor with a garden hose when Rob appeared at the top of the stairs, diverting his attention from the spirals of watery red that circled a dusty drain on the floor. Michael looked up at his older brother. The narrow stairwell that flanked the sagging wooden steps shadowed Reb's hard, angular features. Michael had never said so before, but Reb looked a lot like a bird, the kind that used their hooked beaks to pick apart roadkill, a vulture, especially when he glared at, and that was something Reb did a lot. Rebel crossed his arms over his chest. His stance reeked of impatience, as if to suggest that Michael was taking way too long with this girl. Oh man, that's just crazy. Bah! Yeah, never mind. I can't. It's just too much for me. So I guess he fell in love with the girl, or he fell for her or something. Most birds. Does that mean they eat plants? Or they eat both? I want to find something that's good, but not like this. I ain't gonna lie, I like the story. I can't lie, it's crazy. But I feel weird reading it. Let's find something else. Actually, I'm a little on the tired side. They are nothing but seeds and worms, but they'll eat just about anything. What, birds? Oh yeah, I believe that. I mean, you know. I mean, if they eat worms, then that makes sense that they'll eat other things too. You know, because worms are... I don't know, to me, worms are like, you just dirt. You know? Kind of weird. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Yeah, there's gonna have to be... Oh my god. Really? I've seen like these really big ass birds that were, I think they're like in Antarctica, and they try to eat like baby penguins and stuff like that. But they're like monstrous birds. They're massive. They're like almost like eagles or something. But those are pretty sad, because like I saw one where like it was like a video where this guy, I think he was like a photographer or something, and the bird was like trying to get the baby penguin, and so the baby penguin went to he couldn't get to like, I guess, like the rest of his flock, so he went to the guy instead, like the human, and the guy was like trying to like inch back, like, you know, but the penguin was like, hell no, and like because the bird wouldn't mess with him while he was near the human. So I was like, oh my god, it's so sad. What time is it? It's 2 p.m. It's early. Like, it's early in the day for me, but I guess because I was reading, it made me tired. And sometimes I take naps at this time, so it makes sense. I'm a little on the tired side. It makes you rethink about those cute little parakeets, because you said they liked meat. I mean, all animals have like an animal side, you know? Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Welcome back. I mean, all animals, they're like, you know, they're animals. Just like no different than anything else, you know? Oh my god, so I found out I'm allergic to my damn rabbit. I am like super allergic to him. I found that out recently, and I have to get rid of him. I love him so much. Like, he's adorable. I love him. I really do. But every time I get around him, I start sneezing. And like yesterday, it felt like my throat was closing. And so I have to get rid of him. Almost 1 a.m. Oh, yeah. Yes. In my old time zone? In North Carolina? Yeah, I know y'all went back an hour. Or something like that. I think you went back an hour. Yeah, because it's fall back, spring forward. So you go back an hour in the fall and forward. So yeah. Let's see. How's my cousin? My cousin's alright. She's doing fine. Doing alright. No complaints. I talked to her, I think yesterday. Let you know what, Silent. I don't know what's Silent. Silent has been talking about craziness this whole stream. What are you talking about? What did you say? I have no idea. How's the dam in New York? I don't know. Oh, the fam. Everyone's doing fine. No complaints. Everyone's doing okay. They've just been like, you know, living life, I guess. I miss home a lot. I want to go home for like maybe next year or this year. This year, yeah, I want to go home this year and visit them and hang out and relax with family. I think there's like nothing like being around your family, especially when you've been gone for a long time, you know. And even when I lived in the States, I still didn't get to see them that much. So it would be nice just to go home and relax with them and see them and stuff like that. That's what I really want to do. Just want to go back to the families and see how they're doing. You mean like coming back and staying? No, I'm not. I don't plan on coming back and staying. Not for a long time, no. Because I'm actually trying to get into school in August. I'm trying to start school, so. My eye. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry y'all. The internet was weird. It went crazy. Wait, let's see. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Some tortilla chips. Dude, I'm freaking hungry. I had breakfast, but it was like 9 o'clock. It was like hours ago. I'm ready to eat now. I need some more food. I'd be cool. I can take out with me. That'd be fun. It's just ugly. It's like it's raining outside. Super ugly. But the blind's not open. It makes me feel like it's nighttime here. But it's definitely daytime. So. Okay. The lime ones? That sounds good. Oh my god, you know what I miss so much? I miss freaking hot Cheetos. Oh my god, so good. They're like the best. I miss them so much. I really do. Gonna make some hummus? That sounds good. What do you use to make hummus? You're surprised. Oh my god. I hate it. Hi Mark, how are you doing? Welcome. Am I still on Twitch? No. No. They kicked me off Twitch. Unfortunately. Chickpeas mostly oil and seasoning. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I had no idea. It's good. I like hummus. Hummus is good. So. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't sell it here either. I mean, sometimes they do. Sometimes you'll find it like maybe at like the different like, you know, like grocery stores that are like for foreigner cuisine and stuff. but not like just in a regular grocery store. You'll never find it there. I haven't found it yet. Sometimes you'll find Doritos though. So yeah, that's like the main thing. Like when you go up, you like you live abroad, you miss your home, like home foods, like things that you grew up eating. You miss it a lot. You really won't know how much you miss it until you leave. I'm telling you, and it'll be like the most dumbest stuff, like things that like you didn't even care about before, and you'll miss it like crazy. You can't get Cuban stuff. What about in Florida? Would you be able to get it in Florida? Because I feel like you'd be able to maybe in Florida you could find like Cuban food. Yeah. That's how it is here. Like if I want like a really like dessert, like American dessert, I have to make it myself. Or even like American food. Yeah, I was about to say in Florida, I feel like you can find it. I can't remember where you're from, but yeah, you're in Virginia, yeah. He's like every once in a while, he's like, oh, who wants to go to Florida? Anybody want to just take a trip? I really miss like authentic like Mexican food. Or like at least like American Mexican food, you know? That's what I miss. Oh my God. Because every restaurant here, it's like the Mexican food. It's just like if I was to make it, you know, like just a regular American trying to make Mexican food. It's what it tastes like. And it's just, it's not the quality. Like honestly, I can cook it myself. Like I mean honestly. Like, I could straight up make it myself. And I remember there was, like, this one burrito I got from this one place. No flavor at all. There was no spicy. All it was just the plain ingredients. And made into a burrito. That was it. It was so basic. Oh, my God. And it was cold. God, it was cold. I didn't understand that crap. I was like, why is this cold? Like, the cheese wasn't melted, nothing. I was like, come on, you guys. Come on. So, no, you can't. You ruined yes once. Tea. What? Huh? I made tacos, like, American tacos before. But they came out good. I make them here. I think they come out better than what they use. Because I make mine with beer instead of water. Oh, yeah, you can get tea. You can get tea. The tea here is actually really good. They make regular, just black tea, and it's actually really good. But, you know, they use Lipton. They put sugar in it, so I mean, it's pretty easy. But, like, the food, no. But their Taiwanese food is really good. Like, really good. God, it's so good. That's what I will miss when I go back home. There's going to be a lot of, like, little meals that I am going to truly miss when I go back home. Earl Grey tea? Yeah, that's good. That's some good tea. It's all right. It's all right. It's not bad. What are we gonna do? We gotta think of some stuff that we can do for the stream. Where we can stream. I just honestly, I don't really know what to do because I haven't really seen any other. I wanted to get the ASMR going, but it sounds really bad. It sounds god awful. It really sounds awful. Honestly, I haven't I actually did one time actually sit down with this and tried to get it to sound good. I've yet to figure out how to make it sound good and not pick up everything in the room. But I hear some people's streams, they sound really good, like, but mine just sounds like a fan is on. No, I don't think I can do that dark. I don't think I'm going to be able to do those things anymore. Yeah. I don't think so. Unfortunately. But it will be on other platforms that you can find in the link tree. It'll be there. But I'm not going to be able to do that on YouTube. I don't think so. Alright, you guys. Well, I'm going to get off. I'm tired. It was really nice hanging out with y'all. I'll try to think of some stuff to do. And whatever. Of course, Dark. I understand. Of course. But no, I will. I'll put it on like different streams and stuff. Different platforms. But we'll stream again tonight and hang out with you guys again. Hopefully, like everyone will. Some of our other, like, our regulars will be on, so we can all have a good conversation and talk and stuff like that. That'll be nice. Well, anyways, bye, you guys.